Go now to Mr. Dana Rohrabacher of California.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I want to thank you for the leadership you've provided. When we're talking about broadcasting, we're actually talking about Ed Royce over there. I mean, he came to Congress with this idea: we're going to make sure that we broadcast the word of freedom to the people of the world, especially Southeast Asia. So put a lot of time and effort into that, and we're very grateful to him for it. In terms of Burma, and Mr. Andrews, thank you for your testimony today. I think it's really significant that we've got Muslims and Christians being attacked. This is a military attack on the Christians. I understand that, and perhaps with the Muslims, what we have is the government standing back and letting mobs of people murder Muslims. We need to make sure that message gets through to the government of Burma that they are now not considered a government in transition to freedom as long as these murders are taking place. And I've been watching this very closely. Thank you for your testimony today. Let us hope the people of Cambodia understand they're not being forgotten as well today, because what we've had in Cambodia is a regime that actually exploits the tyranny on its own borders, because people then come there and are exploited by people who are in a clique with Hun Sen. And Hun Sen has run that government as his own personal clique for a long time. I think that what we need to do as well, the people of Thailand also should know, we almost skipped Thailand here. The fact is, there isn't democracy in Thailand today, and we want the people of Thailand to understand that's of grave concern to us, that they are in a state where the military now is controlling their government. And that we're watching that very, very closely and care about it, because Thailand was such a wonderful example of what could work for so many years. And finally, about Vietnam, I find it fascinating that we have this dedication to Marxism-Leninism that motivates these people to murder and to suppress religious believers in that country. Yet, they are not so dedicated to Marxism-Leninism that they can't make deals with businessmen and set up corporations in order to rip off people who aren't able to form labor unions and to negotiate their contracts, or to have strikes, or to even criticize the government or those businesses. So this type of hypocrisy that we see in Vietnam, I join with you today in calling for the government of Vietnam, at the very least, they should, if they no longer are committed to Marxism-Leninism, which is clear by their economic policies, let them step back from the part of Marxism and Leninism that has motivated them to attack people's religious freedom. Let religious freedom go off of their agenda. They have felt compelled to force people to renounce their faith, as we heard in testimony today. This is absurd for a government that is permitting big business to come in and set up business in their country. So, and finally, Ms. Nguyen, Janet, your concept of making sure that our very first demand on Vietnam is they let those, especially young people, go who are doing nothing more than standing up against Chinese aggression. It's a very significant point, and I join you in that demand. And finally, I just would like to say about the Montagnards. I spent some time with the Montagnards in 1967, and to hear that they are now being tortured and being basically forced to renounce their faith is appalling. They're wonderful people. These are basically native peoples to that part of the world, friendly and have a wonderful and positive and peaceful culture. So I am I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope that we pay back some of the debts that we owe to the Vietnamese people and to the Montagnards for what they did to stand beside us in the battle against communist tyranny when the Cold War was at its hottest. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.